My friend Keith was asking me what I was using the other day when I was catching a few grayling with a particular jig fly, so I thought I'd just tie this up so it might be useful for people. So this is a size 16 fulling bill hook, and again what I've done here is I've put a 2mm bead in dark olive and a little tungsten collar around the just behind that. I'm using some hen's hair dubbing plus, which has got a little bit of sparkle in it, just as the body. I'm using a Coq de Leon, which I've dyed in golden olive. I'm going to use a bit of gold wire, just some standard gold wire, and I'm going to use a hackle of partridge dyed olive as well. So to start off, I've already put the tying thread on here. This is just olive coloured nano silk. Just going to tug in the wire on the way down, get most of the way down, and take a few fibres of Coq de Leon. Don't want a particularly long tail on these, but however long you like. And 3 wraps on there will do for me. I'll just trim off the excess. It's going to get tied in on the way back up again, more solidly. A little bit of the hairs plus dubbing. This is just gorgeous dubbing, is this. It dubs very, very easily, and that little bit of sparkle in it is, I love it. So a small noodle of hairs plus dubbing. This is just a representation of a general sort of buggy type nymph. This could be anything. It could be the heptagenias. It could be even some of the beatis nymphs that are in the growing at the moment at the bottom of the river. So it's a very general purpose nymph. Okay. Counter rib the body with the gold wire. Four turns there. I'll just fret that off. As I was saying before, this actually leaves a fairly upright area there to be able to put the hackle in, which is not going to create a hackle at a really different angle. Can't find my dubbing brush at the moment, so I'll just pick a few of these fibres out just with a little bodkin. Okay, that will do fine. So I've already prepared my partridge feather. Got my little V in there. Get that a little bit more pronounced. Good. So try and tie it in exactly at the point at which I've just pulled the fibres back. I'm going to, at this stage, cut that bit off and then chevron these fibres back and use a hackle pliers at this stage, or if the fibres are long enough. The cat has just arrived. She's making a presence now. If the stem is long enough, I can actually do it just by hand. A couple of cross wraps over that. Okay, and then I can cut that off. And just to completely finish off, I'll just put a tiny bit more of the hairs dubbing on the thread as I do the whip finish. So that's one method of actually using a jig hook with a little tungsten collar, which actually allows that hackle to sit fairly vertically against the hook shank. Hope you enjoyed that.